So split ring is in. Make sure it's sitting completely in the groove because that's what holds the pulley on. And as you can see, the bevel side is out and it's actually sitting in the groove. So now I'll put the cover plate on, reinstall the belt, and the pulley actually I hit it on with my hand. There's no restriction to get the pulley on. So now I'm going to put the plate on. So new sometimes mean better, but I'm a creature of habit. The new plate, it seems to be the same size, comes with a bigger bolt. This is 8mm. This is noticeably bigger than that. The spacers, however, still fit. So the circumference of the bolts are the same. As you can see, the spacer still fits, and they're pretty much the same length. So I'm using the new cap versus the old one. And I'll use one spacer. You know, this spacer is noticeably thicker than the new ones. So this is the new spacer. This is the old spacer, is thicker. So I'll use the old spacer in it. So that spacer fits flush in that gap. However, in this one, it's not flush. I had no choice but to use the new bracket, because if you notice this one has some free play in it. It's moving. These pins look worn, but it's actually moving. Whereas this one is structurally sound. So I'll have no choice but to use this new head with the new bolt convention. As I mentioned, they're different bolts and circumference. This is actually a 10mm, the one I'm replacing it with, but I refuse to use this 8mm. That's with the old one I'm replacing with the new one. And even though the gap is different in there, what you realize is it's actually perfect for fitting over the bolt to give it the spacing it needs on the inside. So put the new one, the new 10mm bolt. So to make it sure I don't have an issue after I put the spline on, I actually put the bolt in, put the spacer over the bolt, and now I'm gonna put this piece on the compressor pulley. So one was not enough because it was rubbing without the clutch being engaged. So I took it back off and I'll put 2 spacers in to see.